I want to talk to you today about multitasking because everybody knows that you can multitask, right? No, you cannot multitask. I'm going to give you some examples, right? Especially in the Zoom world. Y'all know this one where you're on a call with somebody in a Zoom and suddenly they're like, right? Oh my gosh, are you serious? We're in the middle of a conversation, right? Or how about when you're actually in front of somebody and they are not looking at you? You know what I'm talking about? They're like literally looking off into the distance. Or here's another one I love. You are on a call and you can hear in the background click, 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 right? Because they're typing. They're not typing notes, they're typing emails. You know what I'm talking about? Or the one where you're actually on a Zoom call and it's funny, right? Because the facial expressions change when they're looking at you and you're smiling, they smile, right? It's funny. If you haven't tried this, you got to try this, right? When you are on a Zoom call, just start smiling and look around at the other photos and you will see the other people on the call begin to smile. Guess what? If the person is actually looking at their email while they are pretending to listen to you, they will be the one that didn't smile back at you. Follow what I'm saying? Anyway, here's my point. My point is that we all are busy. We all have things going on. And ultimately, it's our responsibility to dictate what we're going to focus on. And one of the challenges that we all have is this constant distraction. And if we were to practice and strengthen that muscle of not being distracted, our relationships would be so much better. The quality of the work that we were getting done would be so much better. The amount of work that we would get done in short periods of time would be so much more. So my point here is that like we are communicating through our action, or in this case inaction, and I challenge you that if the appointment that you are on, for example, right, is not so important that it requires or demands or you should honor and respect it enough to give it your undivided attention, perhaps you shouldn't have taken the appointment, right? And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I'm just saying at some point you've got to begin to assess whether or not you should be in the appointment. We talked before about how so much of what we do in life really requires no more than yes. Maybe that was it. Maybe that's an opportunity for you to look at it and say, gosh, you know what? I really shouldn't be on this appointment. And that was the challenge. But understand that if you are distracted while you are in an appointment with somebody, whether that be a client, whether that be somebody in your community, whether that be that, hey, do you got a minute, right, from one of your fellow agents or staff, whether that be with your kids, whether that be with your spouse, what you are saying to them non-verbally is they are not that important to you. I know that's hard, but that's fierce leadership. That's me having a fierce conversation with you. We all screw this up. Some of us screw it up more than others, right? But it requires us to work together to help each other to become better, right? Level up together. So instead of multitasking, commit to the times that you are going to have meetings. Instead of multitasking, commit to being present with the person that you say is so important to you. And I promise you this, your life, your business, your relationships, they'll all be better for it. You guys have a great day.